Hello everybody, this is Fizzy Stardust, and I forgot to do my intro, and I edited this video all wrong, so I hope it still looks alright. So I'm battling Superblah, aka Nick, who is a buddy of mine, and he was going to do like a gimmicky kind of battle with some other guy, but he couldn't connect, and like the other guy was like way into OUs and stuff, so some of his stuff isn't all that gimmicky, and I was like, oh, I'll just join. So I'm leading off with the Galale thing, and he has this Persian, and then he goes out into Bibberl, and I'm just like, oh no, and I'm pounding on the explode button. That's all I want to do. I'm just like explode, 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 explode. But of course, I'm not gonna wake up ever, and he gets a crit, and then I faint, and then that's the end of him. So we're off to a bad start, and I'm just like, dude, since when is Bybee a gimmick? This thing's legit. He's like, dude, I'm sorry, he's in no use. And I'm like, ah. So I send in Viper, who's not really a gimmick either, but it just, the Pokemon itself is a gimmick, to be honest, and I use Giga Drain. And he's got to switch out now, and he goes into Persian, who also gets Giga Drained. And it does a pretty good amount, and I want to save Viper for later to counter that stupid Bite Burrow. And I send in Regirock, and he fakes out, and he's freaking out because he thinks it's a Rascal Rock set, and which is like a Parafusion flinch. It's awesome, but no, this is my defense core rollout Regirock, and unfortunately Hypnosis hits, and I'm just like, ugh, damn it. So he U-turns out, and he goes into Garchomp, and I'm just like, well, that's his Specs Machamp. I just know it. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out here, and then I'm going to go into Victory Bell and to take a Focus Blast. And he Focus Blasts me, and it just does so much. Even with the resist, I'm just like, damn. So on a switch, I'm going to go ahead and go for the Sword Stance, or Sleep Powder, my bad. And now that his Persian is asleep, I'm going to go for a Sword Stance. And I'm feeling pretty good about that. But he wakes up and he U-turns, and that does a lot of damage. And I'm just like, poop. But he dies on the U-turn, which I guess is okay. I would have rather he not. I mean, that was really good for him. And he Quick Attacks as I Sucker Punch, and somehow Quick Attack has a higher priority than Sucker Punch. Which makes no sense at all, by the way. I'm just going to throw that out there, Game Freak. Sucker Punch should have like a +6 priority. Anyways, he does the whole curse thing as I send out Regirock. I don't really know why I sent out Regirock. I just know that I wanted to do the stupid defense core rollout thing. And I thought maybe, well, if I can get one defense curl up and then do the rollout thing, I might do a lot of damage. And even though he's got simple and all that, so I do roll out, and it does okay, but it's gonna double next turn. But he curses instead, and we're just like, you, damn it. So, Bibberl's just gonna like wall this Regirock because I'm locked into rollout now. Even though it's doing okay damage for a +4 Pokemon, I guess. Waterfall doesn't KO because Regirock's a stud muffin, and but the next one will. Definitely. But he's got to take another rollout first, which is like, look at all that damage it did. That's pretty damn good. So, a stupid Bibberl. Bane of my existence. Anyways, so that happens, and he's just like, ugh. And I send in Viper, and then I just like spaz out and click Poison Jab for some retarded reason, and I don't do Giga Drain. And Giga Drain would have been so good right there. Might have KO'd. And he's just going to finish off the Viper because I'm a spaz. I'm like, shit. So now what do I got to do? I'm like, it's like 5-2. So I send out like my last ditch effort, which is my special wall Ninetales. And I swagger him, but I miss. And I'm like, I need that confusion. And he's going to switch out now. Is I swagger again, and I swagger on his Choice Band Blissey, which is legit, and now I'm like, okay, it's pack an EQ, Time to go into the secret weapon. The secret weapon is FARFETCH'D. It's a Swords Dance Last Resort FARFETCH, and Blissey happens to hurt herself in confusion. I was like, yeah, suck on it. But that's kind of good for him because now he can switch out of Earthquake, but he hurts himself in confusion again. I'm like, fuck it hard. So I go for Last Resort, which is cool. I've never even used this stupid Pokemon before because, fuck, it's impossible to use. So now he brings in Stantler. I'm just like, damn it, this is like gonna try to paraflinch, confuse Ray me. I go for Last Resort. Even after the Intimidate, I'm still +1, and I'm thinking this is a pretty legit move, so, and it is. And I take out the stupid Stantler. And Bibarel comes in, he's like, her, and he quick attacks me. And I'm just like, dude, sit the fuck down. Here's the Last Resort for you. So, I'm just like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sweep him with the stupid Farfetch'd, and it's gonna be awesome. And then he has a stupid blimp, and I gotta switch out because it walls me. And it's Calm Mind. I'm like, dude, Nick, come on. It's like, I'm sorry, I kind of tricked you, I know. This isn't really a gimmick. So I Toxic it, and I'm just like, I gotta do whatever I can do. I know it's probably got Rest, but I'm praying it doesn't. So now, now that I have it Toxic, he's like +2 now, I go for the Fire Spin. So I got it locked into Fire Spin, and so it can't move, switch out or anything. And then he Resto Chestos, and now his speed is like Uber. And now he's like +2 special defense and +2 special attack, and then he Shadow Balls me. I'm just like, frick. But I take it pretty well considering, and I'm Morning Sun. And that gets me like to full health almost. And he's hurt by the stupid Fire Spin thing. And then he's gonna Calm Mind again. I'm just like, you're a butthole, dude. So I swagger him, hoping that I can get some confusion hacks going. And then he's locked in a Fire Spin, does a little bit of damage, which is, it's just nice to have. I'm glad it's there. So now he Shadow Balls me, and he's +3, and I'm just raging, and it does like half, but then he gets a special defense drop. I'm like, fucking fuck, come on. If he didn't get that, I could have maybe stalled him out until he Calm Minded again. I get the Toxic off, which is great. That's key to victory. He Shadow Balls me again, and this time it's obviously going to take me out since I'm -1 special defense, and he's got 3 special attack, and it's just like, raw. So now I send in Quackers, and he hurts himself in confusion. I'm just like, come on. Come on! And I misclick and click Last Resort, even though I have to Swords Dance first. I'm like, shit. But he has the Hidden Power Fighting, and he KOs me. And like at the time, he's just like, dude, I think I have Hidden Power Ground. And I'm like, oh god, please have Hidden Power Ground, please. But he doesn't. So good game, Nick. That was really fun. Epic. Awesome. Gimmicky. Never used stuff. And so rate, comment, subscribe, sub to him. Asylum.com. And that is all, folks. I'll see you until next time. Later.